two other people. They also they say no like Jesus, you know, like Jesus didn't do anything wrong. All right. And so one
Something that I took away from mission trip was that I was really encouraged. We go on mission trips like Guatemala and Nashville, and we've been to New Mexico. And when we went back this time, that was the first time I've been back to the same location. And I saw this boy named Justin that I met the prior trip we went, and he ran up to me as soon as we got out of the van to go talk to kids to invite them to our Bible study groups. He ran up to the van and was like, "Hannah, I thought that was you," and he remembered me, and it was really cool. And the year before when we went, I had made him a little birthday card and had all the people from our group sign it, and he went back inside of his apartment and came out with a big old poster board that we had made for him, and he was like, "I remember y'all, and thank you so much." And he was just talking to us about what happened after we left and how he'd remained Christ-like and was still using the stuff that we taught him. And it was really cool to get that experience that I've never had before, to know the impact that we made when we went.
I went into the week not really expecting much out of it. I mean, it was going to be a bunch of little kids who probably didn't want to be there and who didn't want to listen, they just wanted to play. And I met a little girl named Nestali who was 4, and she didn't speak very much English, but God really showed me this week how much He loved me just by being around her, because she loved me and she didn't even know me for more than a few days. And so I thought it was a cool reminder that I know God on a much more personal level than I knew that little girl, and I loved her so much. And I was really grateful for the opportunity to be able to express His love to the little kids, and just seeing the mountains and seeing all the beautiful things that you don't see back at home. And it was just cool to see how His power, just through that, how He can speak the mountains into being, how much He loves me and how much He loves all the little kids that were there. And I was really grateful for what He taught me and how I did get something out of it. And I'll never forget those little kids, and I know that they won't forget us. And it was neat to see the different lifestyle, just one state over, how some of those little kids had never heard about Jesus before. And so it really impacted me to know how much of a difference I was going to make in those little kids' lives, because they all came up to us and they're like, "We'll see you next year, we'll see you next summer, we can't wait to see you again." And so I was just really grateful for how much He loves us and how He expressed that throughout the whole week.
And it's really cool because on one of the days we decided to we got to break down a wall, and that was really cool. And I was with a bunch of my friends, so we just got to punch down the walls and make some holes in the wall, and that was a lot of fun to do. And I just thought it was really cool how I can have fun while helping people out in their work projects and stuff like that. So I mean, it's just really cool how it's not a punishment to do work projects. It's also a gift to yourself if you just think about it that way. So last year when I went to Kids Club, or just the mission trip in total, I really didn't get a bond with any child, I guess you could say. But this year when I went, I got to talk and invest my whole entire week basically into this one main kid named Manny. And it was just really cool actually having a kid, I guess you could say, because everybody always has a kid, and always just the guy that just stands there and looks awkwardly at the kids, and they think that I'm the creepy uncle type of guy that has a random gift to give you, a mint or something. But I actually invested into him, and I got to spend this whole entire week with him. And then on the last day, we ended up just talking and giving out each other's contact information, and now we've been emailing and calling each other daily, and it's been really cool. And he's just been reading through God's word in the Bible. Obviously that's what God's word is, but it's just really fun whenever I get communicate with him, because I'm just I'm gonna hopefully be back next year, and hopefully we can just pick up where we left off and keep growing in your faith and stuff like that.
felt so encouraged. And then I looked up, not even kidding, and in the sky was a rainbow. And it was just kind of God saying, you know, trust me, I know what you're doing here. What you're doing here has purpose and meaning. And so I was really encouraged by that.